Guys, okay, so I was watching Bad Girls Club, and the new girl, I don't remember her name, but the new girl came on and was talking about how Jazz got kicked in her face and how Lauren just sat there and let it happen. And basically she was saying, like, I'm not about to let my friend get jumped. I'm not about to let her get kicked in the face, even if it is by one person. And I'm on board completely. Like, I'm not about to watch my friend get her ass beat. That's not happening so bad that, like, I get defensive. Like, scratch family, scratch blood. Like, if I care about you and you're my friend, don't worry about anything because I got you. Even if they got themselves, it's just my defense mechanism. Like, people I care about, I feel like I have to overly protect them. Like, if somebody looks at my mother crazy, I'm like, who are you looking at? My mother can handle herself, but I'm still, it's my mom. Like, you're not about to disrespect somebody I know. That's just not happening. So I wouldn't say I'm like with jumping because the whole word jumping, but I'm like, my friend getting her ass beat and I'm there, like, I'm helping. Like, I'm not about to just let her get her butt beat. Like, this is like if your sister's getting her ass beat by one girl, you're not about to let that happen. My daughter's not about to let that happen. So, you gotta protect. It's all about protection. I think that it's a different story if your friend, let's see, if your friend is fighting and she's winning, there's really no reason for you to jump in unless you don't like the person already. But if your friend is losing and she's fighting, like, one, everybody's gonna be like, why didn't you help? Even though people are gonna be like, nobody's gonna say that. Like, that, I've seen that happen so many times. Like, a girl getting her ass beat and her friend just standing there watching, and everyone's like, what are you doing? Like, help. Like, yeah, I'm that friend that's helping. You ain't gotta tell me twice. But I remember back in middle school, this girl Victoria and this girl, no, blah. This girl Imani and this girl Kiara fought. And Victoria and Kiara were best friends. So here comes Victoria walking down the stage. I'm like, oh, she about to break it up. She jumped from the top step to the bottom step. We're in the 7th grade. She didn't touch any steps. She went over there, punched that girl in her face, and walked to the office. That's a real friend. Even though, she didn't really need it because Imani was already losing. Is that her name? Imani, I think. I don't think that was her name. I don't think it was Imani. Look, it wasn't Imani. Damn, what was her name? Look, if you went to Murray Hill with me, you know who I'm talking about. That big fight in the 7th grade. What was her name? Light skin. Look, I don't remember. But still, like, that's a friend. I don't know if this is, like, helping my case that I think helping your friend in a fight is good. But jumping is bad. Like, if your friend's winning, let her win. But if she's losing, help that ass out. Hit the bow a little bit. Hit the bow! Look, see, I've done too much. Alright, let's talk about the fact that I'm 20 and I just shed real tears because today is you get breakfast all day at McDonald's. And I was like, may I have a McGriddle? And they're like, we don't sell McGriddles during the all day. Then what type of breakfast are you eating? I don't understand. So they told me they only had biscuits, and I was pissed, basically. So I shed tears, real tears came down my face. He was like, hello? I was like, yeah, let me get an apple pie. So I got apple pie. I forgot my ID. I hate going into this man's looking at me and record. I'm sorry, I look weird. But I every time I go to a long job, I have to have my ID, and I don't have it. So I'm just going to show you them. Okay, sorry. This brings me to my second topic okay, I saw this video on Twitter, and this girl and her boyfriend were walking, and her boyfriend started getting jumped by, I think, like 3 or 4 guys. And the girl jumped in and was, like, defending her boyfriend. And a lot of people were commenting, like, she's stupid, why would she do that? My man would just get his ass beat. And I'm like, the hell? Like, if I'm there, there's no way that my boyfriend's about to get jumped in front of my face. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna let men hit you? Hey, think about this. If I'm just standing there watching him get beat up and he gets fully beat up, like, in the hospital, his family members are gonna come to me like, you just stood there? Like, you didn't even call anybody? You didn't help nothing? Like, at least I'm going to try to help. Maybe throw a brick. I'm not going to throw punches because they're men. But I'm going to do something to get them off of him. Not necessarily fight them for him, but I'm going to get my boyfriend out of the rumble. I'm not going to just let him get his ass beat by 3, 4 guys. That's not going to happen. So it's like, I either let my boyfriend get his ass beat or be single. Because if my girlfriend let me get beat up, there's a problem. Just like if I'm getting jumped by 3 or 4 girls, I don't want my boyfriend to just let them girls jump on me. Like, I don't want him to hit them back, of course, but like, get them off of me. Just like me. She was trying her damnedest to get them off of him. Like, the girl was, yeah, like, get off my boyfriend. Like, what you doing? Pushing him, shoving him. Like, she was doing good. Like, hitting him. She was doing good. Because she didn't want her boyfriend to get she didn't want her boyfriend to get beat up. And I agree. If there's somebody you care about, just like a friend, if you see your friend getting beat up, you don't want them to get beat up. Just like if you see your boyfriend getting beat up, you don't want your boyfriend to get beat up or your girlfriend to get beat up. You want to help. I wouldn't necessarily say fight, but help. So I agree. I agree with that girl that jumped in for her boyfriend. So basically, the synopsis of this is, yes, if my friend's getting beat up, I am going to jump in. Because that's not about to happen on my watch. And 2, if my boyfriend's getting beat up, I'm going to jump in. Like, if he's getting beat up by one person, I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. You need to go to boxing class. But if you're getting jumped, and I say jumping is 3, 4 people, then I'm going to help. Do my damnedest to help. Like, you're a boy. You should be able to handle 1, 2 boys, like, on your own. Look, am I giving boys a little bit too much credit? You should be able to handle 1 boy on your own. That sounds better. But 3 or 4, your girl got your back. I got your back, babe. I'm not about to let you get beat up. And all these other girls that are letting their boyfriends get beat up, you deserve to be single. Because why would he have your back when you don't have his? And I'm going to leave you with that.